Now I have to ask about Mika Hakkinen, right? The Formula One legend. You hosted a fireside chat with him at a DP World event in Dubai, right? What is it actually like to sit across from someone, from this legend from F1? What was the experience?
What is what? Oh,
Mike Hakkinen experience.
yes. Mike Hakkinen, the Formula One racer for McLaren. Yes, I had the pleasure of hosting a chat with him, and he's very, very calm and relaxed and laid back. So he was not nervous. He was very welcoming and very easy to have a casual chat with, just like we were sitting in my living room having a casual chat. And this is exactly how it felt on stage. And these are the best types of interviews or yeah, it's just not, there was a sequence of structured questions, but I asked him before getting on stage, is it okay if I ask you about this, or is it okay if we talk about that? Because I think that it would have, it's also brings in more of his personality and more of his character. If I wanted to discuss, that time in Montreal, because I'm from Montreal, and something happened during the race. So I said, is it okay if we talk about this? Is it okay if we talk about that? And he was like, absolutely, ask me whatever you want. So it's always nice to have speakers, or yeah, speakers that are very relaxed and casual and laid back. But yes, I was given questions, and of course, I have to go by that. That's the most important. But yeah, it was great. It was great. I don't get nervous anymore. I get excited, right? So you have to reframe that. It's okay to be excited. It's okay to get that adrenaline rush. It's okay to be on stage and get like the jitters of being with a celebrity next to you. But don't see that as being nervous. That's negative. See it as being excited. See it as, yeah, just reframe that. Reframe that.
So the topic of that conversation was planning to win, precious risk and execution. And you wrote that this is not just a racing philosophy, right? So it is a mindset for leadership. Did that conversation change anything for you personally?
Yes, it was interesting to see how certain criteria and requirements in Formula One can be applied to different industries and different roles, human roles, that different hats that we wear. So leaders, of course, depending on circumstances, need to take decisions to very quickly, or without having time to think it through, or ponder and be very analytical. So it was interesting to apply it to global logistics, which is not always a straight arrow industry, especially with delays in delivery, in shipment, geopolitical, and so on and so forth. So it was actually very interesting to get a Formula One racer to speak to DP World leaders and explain how he's navigated, how Hakkinen navigates through racing and making decisions, and basically how DP World leaders can apply the same lessons. So yeah, I guess we could call them the lessons learned from Mika Hakkinen. Definitely stayed with all of us, and yeah, it's great to have speakers of that caliber, and to try to see the commonalities between industries, between roles, between jobs.